Welcome back, guys. Scene 3 here with another video, and today we'll be doing a video talking about the Netflix documentary The Last Dance, which is a documentary about the life of Michael Jordan, an NBA legend, among us a few players he played around, such as Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman. So yeah, let's get into it.
Alright guys, so we're gonna just touch on a few topics that I thought were kind of important.
Before we get into all of that, the way how we're gonna break it down, like since it's like a full Netflix TV series, we're gonna break it down. So today we're just gonna be talking about episode 1. Sorry, that should have been covered from before.
Yeah.
But today we're just gonna be talking about episode 1, and then our next video will be episode 2. And so every time we post a TV series until The Last Dance is finished, we'll just be talking about one episode of video basically. So Mondays are dedicated movie days, and then the TV show days until The Last Dance is finished, one episode each TV show day. So
You guys can be ready to accept 10 of these videos because there's 10 episodes for this.
However, if we feel like there's not enough content to talk about in each episode, we might do 2.
Okay.
We might do 2 episodes.
2 episodes in one.
Alright. So for the first episode, how do you guys feel about the general manager getting jealous of Michael Jordan, like Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and
so
the coach?
We're talking about Jerry Krause.
Yeah, because they're getting all the attention, so he was getting kind of jealous. How do you guys feel about that?
So
I'll let Saya go.
From my point of view, I just feel like that's just. I guess for him, he just wanted the credit where it was due, because he wanted to feel. I don't know. He just wanted to feel like he was doing something, because he's a general manager. He wanted people to recognize what he's doing, but I feel like with any NBA team even now, they don't really get the fame. It's not about them. It's about the players, and him being the general manager, he should have known what he signed up for. He just signed up to manage the team, and that's it. He's just a general manager.
I feel
managers don't really get, clout, you can say, like that. Like, yeah, he's just being backstage, and for me, I guess I wouldn't really care, because I'd rather stay low key as long as I don't know how to explain it, but for me, I wouldn't really care if I was getting all the fame. I wouldn't really want that personally, but
I kind of have mixed feelings about him. I guess like being upset, because obviously he said growing up he's like the fat guy, like growing up poor, like he didn't really have much. So like obviously when you're in like such a big stage such as the NBA, you're playing for the Chicago Bulls, which was an amazing team at the time, like amazing franchise, and like you're in front of everyone, and they're just praising one person. It's like, you made sure that this player could get on the team. You helped organize such a team that works so well together, but like everyone's just praising Michael Jordan. Like, it's just Mike, Scottie, Rodman, but like no one's talking about the guy who made sure that these guys could play together.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
He was like the whole he orchestrated, like he kind of like created it. He was behind the scenes, but like he created the team. He just wanted the recognition he deserved, but he wasn't really getting that. It was all Michael Jordan that was getting all the attention.
The thing is though, like if I were in his position, I kind of would have done the same thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying I'm selfish or anything like that, but it's like, you feel like you're at like the same stage as them, kind of.
I feel like it's different for different people. I feel like there's some people that like to just be behind the scenes. Like, even think about like a band. Like, there's always like one lead singer, and
there's other people that
like there's other guys that are in the background.
In that sense though, it's different. Like,
how's it different?
It's
because
the same. It's like the drummer. The drummer, he creates the beat. Like, he makes sure he kind of makes sure everyone like stays on the same.
Exactly, but you know what you signed up for. You know you're the drummer. You know you're not gonna be the.
That's what I'm saying.
Not gonna be the main person. So if you can't be the drummer and you want all the attention, because you're not gonna get it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Do that. So if he wanted all the recognition, then he should have been an NBA player. Like, that's his fault. Like, he can't. Like, I'm so sorry, but for him, like,
he's a big guy. I don't know if he would have made it.
I just feel like ego's also like one hell of a thing, to be honest, because I feel like, I don't know, like it shows in the video, like Jordan and like Pippen, they would just like joke around with him, like, oh, like, like, are you gonna come hoop with us? Obviously you can, like, he's short, and just I feel like stuff like that, it just like doesn't like diminish his character, but like makes him feel little on a stage that he felt he should feel big. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause,
Yeah, I feel like from that perspective too, like they kind of took advantage of it.
for sure.
I guess in that sense, I would feel.
I don't think it was that deep though. I think they were just like poking at him, you know, like you know how like in your friend group, like everyone just like, you know, pokes fun at everyone. It's not
like I hear that because like they're young too. Like they're like young 20s. They're like
exactly.
they're still like they have like a kid mindset.
he
Not
probably,
a kid mindset, but they're still
he
like young.
he might have got like bullied when he was younger, and that like kind of like, so every time they poke fun at him, like it kind of like triggered him. It triggered him from
so I have to agree with you there.
It could be something like that, but like I don't think they were intentionally doing that to like, you know, hurt his feelings or like, you know, make him feel like he's less than, you know.
I hear that.
I don't know, because when you're the greatest player in the world, you know that you're the best. So
that's right.
I feel like Michael Jordan, like I don't know, because Michael Jordan, he knows he's the best. He doesn't have to.
Feel like he had to prove himself or something?
Yeah, like he just.
No,
like
but I'm talking about the general manager though.
Yeah, but what, like you're saying.
Like they would just like poke fun at him. Like they'd be like, "Oh, ha."
Yeah, but then once you're at that stage, it like Michael Jordan's stage, you just feel what's the word? I can't think of it right now. But once you're at that level, you don't have to accept anything from anybody, because who's gonna tell you what to do? Is what I'm trying to say. But I guess I'm wording it differently. What?
Like I sort of see what you're saying, but yeah.
All
right.
Anyways, the next question was.
It was about Jordan. I think I had a feeling you were about to say it was about Jordan and him being, you know, like drafted. Like he was picked third by the Chicago Bulls.
Oh yeah.
Obviously,
they're gonna talk about the draft pick. Because he was their first pick, you know, like. Imagine how those other teams were feeling. Like they could have had him.
Well, like I don't know. It's like Jordan was a good player in college, but maybe he didn't seem to be standout. Like, you know, two other teams, the Houston Rockets and the
But how would you feel as like a coach, or as like the person who
passed up him?
Exactly, and passed him up.
Obviously, anybody.
I feel like everyone is kicking themselves in the back of the head.
Yeah,
but that kind of happens with like a lot of players. Not saying, and these players aren't usually like the top, like the top ranked player coming out of high school or university, right? So they can still be a good player, but like they're just slept upon. Like, you know what I mean? It's just simple. Like they're slept upon.
Well, also at the same time, basketball was now developing, and at that time, even in the documentary, it said, "Oh, he's just 6'5". Everybody just wanted the tallest player.
Yeah,
basketball
that's
at that time,
it
wasn't really about athleticism. It was just about how tall you were. I feel like Michael Jordan was the best player in his time because he was the most athletic. He didn't have to be the tallest. It didn't matter. It just mattered about being the most athletic. But what all these GMs and all the team owners or whatever, what they were thinking was just, we need the tallest players. That's all we need, and we have the best team. And that's why they didn't pick them. But I guess the Chicago Bulls, or maybe. You know what, maybe even the Chicago Bulls wanted those players that the other two teams picked. But since they were third, Michael Jordan was the next thing up. And maybe that's just, he was, you know, like, you know.
Wait, say that again. You said maybe they wanted what?
So you know, like when you're playing a game, right? The last player is always the worst.
Okay.
You know,
like
schoolyard,
you know what I mean? Pick style,
Yeah, schoolyard pick, right? So what if the best three, right? Were the two tall guys and Michael Jordan was the last. The third pick was Michael Jordan, right? So maybe he was just, at the time, because the two tallest players were picked already, he was the next tallest player.
Next one,
no.
Next
tallest.
He definitely was next taller, but
because he was seen as like a short player.
And the thing is though, like I feel like, for like going back to like what you said, players like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and just like Wilt Chamberlain, people who were like tall and played those center positions, I feel like since they dominated in such a way that people coming up after, especially like GMs who like get this position or responsible, they just want tall people because they can be like, all right, we get them, get in the paint, we score easy, we win, right? And I feel like Chicago Bulls took a smart choice when they gave Jordan a chance because he was a shooting guard. He's 6'6", coming out of like University of Carolina, like, you know, like everyone wants to target just so they can put their back to the basket,
Yeah,
score,
exactly.
you know,
Even
get
look
the
at-
easy bucket and be a leader.
Even look at the NBA now, like even like Kyrie Irving, he's like 6'3", and he was like first pick in his time, and
Yeah,
even
yeah.
like
Yeah,
there's
because now it's about athleticism.
exactly
Yeah.
it's been
It's
changed.
about skill and athleticism. It's definitely a different game than
I feel like Michael Jordan had like a influence on how
Yeah.
like they
for
pick
sure.
Now.
He definitely did.
He definitely changed the way that they looked at players and like their game and like how they selected them for sure.
Exactly, because you see a lot more like shorter players, like 6'3", 6 foot, in the NBA now, and they're looked at as like the
Best
the
players.
stars.
They're still looked at as
all-stars.
stars, like no matter like what height they are. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah, I hear that for sure.
All right, I think that's
that's-
all we gotta
that's-
talk about today.
Yeah, the first episode was pretty good though. If you haven't watched Last Dance, I recommend you do watch it. It's a good series for sure. And yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
everything?
looking. Yeah, we are looking forward to watching the next episode.
Second one, yeah.
Second one,
with
episode 2 is
Scottie-
coming soon.
They're supposed to be talking about Scottie Pippen and stuff. We read the quick review.
The
So
bio or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
Alright.
Description.
But everyone said everything that we have to say.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're all good. Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed our discussion, and please feel free to drop your own comments or what your opinions of what you feel. And yeah, we're just asking that you like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, take care.